Recently, CDOT employees have gotten really close and even struck overhead power lines. Also, earlier this year, CDOT employees struck an underground power line while digging.
These incidents could have been avoided by clearly marking overhead power lines with signs and cones, being aware of the dangers of working too close to power lines, and by calling 811 before starting the dig.
For the next 180 seconds, you will learn the best ways to stay safe while working near power lines.
CDOT employees occasionally use vehicles that raise and lower attachments. They may also have to climb on top of vehicles. When working near overhead power lines, CDOT employees may be at risk if they don't take the proper precautions. Contact with high voltage power lines can cause severe burns, electric shock, or death, not just to equipment operators, but to anybody nearby. You do not even need to make contact with the lens to be in danger, as just getting near live power lines could put you at risk. Just like when you look around your vehicle for any obstacles you might hit during a circle of safety, aim to look above you, your vehicle, and your job site for any overhead power lines. The safest distance between any of your equipment's highest operating point and the overhead power lines is a minimum of 15 feet. If you notice overhead power lines, use green cones and signage to create a no-raise zone. All trucks should have their beds in full down position, and all equipment should have their buckets or implements at or below cab level before entering a no-raise zone. Even after you conduct a thorough pre-trip or pre-job assessment, be aware that power lines can shift due to wind, other weather, or damage to poles. If you notice that power lines have moved since you first assessed them, stop work immediately and reassess. Also, some of CDOT's operations are mobile. Be sure to check for overhead power lines every time you move during a job. When you're preparing to dig for a job, call 811 before you start. Never dig blindly. Not only is calling 811 before you dig required by law in Colorado, it's free, quick, and easy, and can help save lives and avoid incidents. Many areas of Colorado have important underground power lines, water, gas, or sewage pipes, or communications cables. If these underground lines interfere with where you're supposed to dig, communicate with your supervisor to discuss next steps.
For the last 180 seconds, you've seen some of the best ways to stay safe when working near power lines.
With good planning and awareness, we can all maintain safe work environments at CDOT. It is now time for our fellow supervisors to use the Safety 180 action sheets to engage their crews and practice some of the behaviors demonstrated in this video.